Which specific detail is used in verse 2 to identify Mary? A. She was the first to see the risen Lord. B. She was the mother of Lazarus. C. She was the one who anointed the Lord with perfume. D. She was a former Pharisee. Answer: C. She was the one who anointed the Lord with perfume. What message did the sisters send to Jesus? A. Teacher, Lazarus has fallen asleep. B. Lord, save our brother from death. C. Lord, he whom you love is ill. D. Lord, come quickly to Bethany. Answer: C. Lord, he whom you love is ill. According to Jesus in verse 4, what was the purpose of Lazarus' illness? A. For God's glory, so the Son of God may be glorified through it. B. To show the disciples the power of prayer. C. To punish the family for their sins. D. To fulfill the prophecy of Isaiah. Answer: A. For God's glory, so the Son of God may be glorified through it. How long did Jesus stay in the place where he was after hearing Lazarus was ill? A. He left immediately. B. 1 day. C. 4 days. D. 2 days. Answer: D. 2 days. Why were the disciples concerned about Jesus returning to Judea? A. Because the Romans were looking for him. B. Because there was a famine in Judea. C. Because the Jews were just now trying to stone him. D. Because of the long journey. Answer: C. Because the Jews were just now trying to stone him. In Jesus' metaphor, why do those who walk at night stumble? A. Because the light is not in them. B. Because they have no guide. C. Because they are tired. D. Because the ground is uneven. Answer: A. Because the light is not in them. How did the disciples interpret Jesus' statement, "Our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep"? A. They thought he was referring merely to physical sleep. B. They thought Lazarus was in a coma. C. They knew he was dead. D. They thought he was speaking in parables about the soul. Answer: A. They thought he was referring merely to physical sleep. What was Thomas' response to Jesus' decision to go to Lazarus? A. Let us also go, that we may die with him. B. Are you sure this is wise, Lord? C. Lord, show us the way. D. I will not go unless I see him. Answer: A. Let us also go, that we may die with him. How long had Lazarus been in the tomb by the time Jesus arrived? A. 2 days. B. 5 days. C. 3 days. D. 4 days. Answer: D. 4 days. How far was Bethany from Jerusalem? A. About 5 miles. B. Some 2 miles away. C. About 10 miles. D. Within walking distance of the temple walls. Answer: B. Some 2 miles away. What did Martha say to Jesus when she first met him? A. I knew you would come, Master. B. Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. C. Why did you stay so long? D. Lord, Mary is weeping in the house. Answer: B. Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. Martha believed Lazarus would rise again at what time? A. When the Messiah sits on the throne. B. In the resurrection on the last day. C. At the sound of the trumpet. D. Today. Answer: B. In the resurrection on the last day. Which of these is the famous I am statement made by Jesus to Martha? A. I am the resurrection and the life. B. I am the bread of life. C. I am the good shepherd. D. I am the way, the truth, and the light. Answer: A. I am the resurrection and the life. What was Martha's specific confession of faith in verse 27? A. You are the King of Israel. B. You are the great physician. C. You are the prophet like Moses. D. I believe you are the Messiah, the Son of God, the one coming into the world. Answer: D. I believe you are the Messiah, the Son of God, the one coming into the world. Where did the Jews think Mary was going when she left the house quickly? A. To the tomb to weep there. B. To tell the priest what happened. C. To find Jesus. D. To the market to buy spices. Answer: A. To the tomb to weep there. What was Mary's posture when she saw Jesus? A. She embraced him. B. She knelt at his feet. C. She stood before him. D. She sat on the ground. Answer: B. She knelt at his feet. How did Jesus react when he saw Mary and the Jews weeping? A. He was greatly disturbed in spirit and deeply moved. B. He rebuked their lack of faith. C. He smiled at the joy that was to come. D. He began to pray in a loud voice. Answer: A. He was greatly disturbed in spirit and deeply moved. Which verse in this chapter is the shortest in the Bible? A. Jesus began to weep. B. Jesus loved them. C. Jesus was sad. D. Lazarus come out. Answer: A. Jesus began to weep. What reason did Martha give for not wanting the stone taken away? A. She didn't want to see his face. B. The law forbade opening a tomb. C. The stone was too heavy for them. D. Already there is a stench because he has been dead 4 days. Answer: D. Already there is a stench because he has been dead 4 days. Why did Jesus pray aloud before raising Lazarus? A. For the sake of the crowd standing there, so they may believe. B. To wake Lazarus up before the miracle. C. To ensure God heard him. D. Because the Father commanded him to. Answer: A. For the sake of the crowd standing there, so they may believe. What were the specific words Jesus cried with a loud voice? A. Lazarus, come out. B. Father, raise him up. C. Lazarus, arise. D. A dead man, walk. Answer: A. Lazarus, come out. What were Jesus' instructions to the people after Lazarus came out? A. Unbind him, and let him go. B. Tell no one what you have seen. C. Bow down and worship. D. Give him some food. Answer: A. Unbind him, and let him go. What was the concern of the chief priests and Pharisees in the council meeting? A. That the temple would be closed. B. That Jesus would become the high priest. C. That the people would stop paying taxes. D. That the Romans would come and destroy their holy place and nation. Answer: D. That the Romans would come and destroy their holy place and nation. What did Caiaphas prophesy without realizing it? A. The end of the Roman Empire. B. The destruction of the temple. C. The return of the Jews to Galilee. D. That Jesus was about to die for the nation. Answer: D. That Jesus was about to die for the nation. To which town did Jesus go after the council planned to put him to death? A. Nazareth. B. Ephraim. C. Capernaum. D. Jericho. Answer: B. Ephraim. What specific identification is given to Thomas in verse 16? A. The rock. B. The twin. C. The beloved. D. The zealot. Answer: B. The twin. When Martha met Jesus, where was Mary? A. In the village square. B. Stayed at home. C. In the temple. D. At the tomb. Answer: B. Stayed at home. In verse 22, Martha expresses her faith by saying she knows God will give Jesus whatever he A. needs. B. deserves. C. commands. D. asks of him. Answer: D. asks of him. According to Jesus in verse 26, who will never die? A. Those who follow the law. B. The righteous. C. Everyone who lives and believes in him. D. His immediate disciples. Answer: C. Everyone who lives and believes in him. What title does Mary use for Jesus when telling Mary he is calling for her? A. The teacher. B. The king. C. The Messiah. D. The Lord. Answer: A. The teacher. Where was Jesus when Mary finally met him? A. In the center of Bethany. B. Inside the house. C. At the entrance of the tomb. D. Still at the place where Martha had met him. Answer: D. Still at the place where Martha had met him. What was the reaction of the Jews when they saw Jesus weeping? A. They were confused. B. They laughed. C. See how he loved him. D. They began to pray. Answer: C. See how he loved him. Which previous miracle did the Jews refer to when questioning if Jesus could have saved Lazarus? A. Feeding the 5,000. B. Opening the eyes of the blind man. C. Turning water into wine. D. Walking on water. Answer: B. Opening the eyes of the blind man. How is the tomb of Lazarus physically described in verse 38? A. A cave with a stone lying against it. B. A stone building. C. A trench. D. A valley. Answer: A. A cave with a stone lying against it. Jesus told Martha that if she believed, she would see what? A. Her brother's face. B. The kingdom of heaven. C. The glory of God. D. A great miracle. Answer: C. The glory of God. In his prayer, Jesus says he knows the Father always does what? A. Hears him. B. Guides him. C. Loves him. D. Blesses him. Answer: A. Hears him. How was Lazarus' face wrapped when he came out of the tomb? A. In a cloth. B. In silk. C. In leather. D. In gold leaf. Answer: A. In a cloth. What was the immediate result for many of the Jews who saw the miracle? A. They believed in him. B. They ran away. C. They were afraid. D. They told the Romans. Answer: A. They believed in him. Where did those who did not believe go after the miracle? A. To the high priest's house. B. To Galilee. C. To the local magistrate. D. To the Pharisees. Answer: D. To the Pharisees. What title did Caiaphas hold? A. Captain of the Guard. B. Governor of Judea. C. King of the Jews. D. High priest that year. Answer: D. High priest that year. What was Caiaphas' argument for why Jesus should die? A. Because he was a false prophet. B. Because he claimed to be God. C. It is better to have one man die than the whole nation destroyed. D. Because he broke the Sabbath. Answer: C. It is better to have one man die than the whole nation destroyed. Besides the nation, whom did Jesus die to gather into one? A. The Roman soldiers. B. The Greek philosophers. C. The lost tribes of Israel. D. The dispersed children of God. Answer: D. The dispersed children of God. From what day did the council plan to put Jesus to death? A. The day of Passover. B. From that day on. C. The Sabbath. D. The day Lazarus died. Answer: B. From that day on. Where did Jesus go to remain with his disciples after the plot was formed? A. Jerusalem. B. Ephraim. C. Bethlehem. D. Bethany. Answer: B. Ephraim. What was the proximity of the Passover in verse 55? A. It was just finished. B. It was near. C. It was that very day. D. It was 6 months away. Answer: B. It was near. Why did people go to Jerusalem before the Passover? A. To purify themselves. B. To buy lambs. C. To pay their taxes. D. To see the high priest. Answer: A. To purify themselves. Where were the people standing when they were looking for Jesus? A. In the temple. B. In the market. C. By the city gates. D. In the streets. Answer: A. In the temple. What order had the chief priests and Pharisees given? A. To kill all disciples. B. Anyone who knew where Jesus was should let them know. C. To ignore Jesus. D. To close the temple. Answer: B. Anyone who knew where Jesus was should let them know. What were the people asking one another regarding Jesus' attendance at the festival? A. Surely he will not come to the festival, will he? B. Is he the Messiah? C. Will he bring Lazarus? D. When will he arrive? Answer. A. Surely he will not come to the festival, will he? Martha's statement in verse 21 is identical to which other person's statement later in the chapter? A. Caiaphas. B. Peter. C. Mary. D. Thomas. Answer. C. Mary. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and share this with your friends and relatives. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Now a certain man was ill, of Bethany, the village of Mary and her sister Martha. John 11 verse 1. A. Simon. B. Judas. C. Lazarus. D. Levi. Answer. C. Lazarus. Mary was the one who anointed the Lord with and wiped his feet with her hair. Her brother Lazarus was ill. John 11 verse 2. A. Perfume. B. Oil. C. Nard. D. Water. Answer. A. Perfume. So the sisters sent a message to Jesus, Lord, he whom you, is ill. John 11 verse 3. A. Love. B. Called. C. Healed. D. Chose. Answer. A. Love. But when Jesus heard it, he said, This illness does not lead to rather it is for God's glory. John 11 verse 4. A. Death. B. Silence. C. Sleep. D. Sorrow. Answer. A. Death. Rather it is for God's glory, so that the of God may be glorified through it. John 11 verse 4. A. Son. B. Angel. C. Prophet. D. Spirit. Answer. A. Son. Accordingly, though Jesus, Martha and her sister and Lazarus, John 11 verse 5. A. Loved. B. Knew. C. Helped. D. Visited. Answer. A. Loved. After having heard that Lazarus was ill, he stayed, days longer in the place where he was. John 11 verse 6. A. 4. B. 3. C. 2. D. 7. Answer. C. 2. Then after this he said to the disciples, Let us go to again. John 11 verse 7. A. Galilee. B. Jerusalem. C. Judea. D. Samaria. Answer. C. Judea. The disciples said to him, The Jews were just now trying to stone you, and are you going there again? John 11 verse 8. A. Lord. B. Teacher. C. Master. D. Rabbi. Answer. D. Rabbi. Jesus answered, Are there not hours of daylight? John 11 verse 9. A. 12. B. 6. C. 10. D. 8. Answer. A. 12. Those who walk during the day do not stumble, because they see the blank of this world. John 11 verse 9. A. Glory. B. Sun. C. Truth. D. Light. Answer: D. Light. But those who walk at blank stumble, because the light is not in them. John 11 verse 10. A. Dawn. B. Noon. C. Night. D. Evening. Answer: C. Night. After saying this, he told them, "Our friend Lazarus has fallen, blank, but I am going there to awaken him." John 11 verse 11. A. Silent. B. Ill. C. Asleep. D. Away. Answer: C. Asleep. The disciples said to him, "Lord, if he has fallen asleep, he will be blank." John 11 verse 12. A. All right. B. Healed. C. Better. D. Woken. Answer: A. All right. Then Jesus told them plainly, "Lazarus is blank." John 11 verse 14. A. Finished. B. Gone. C. Taken. D. Dead. Answer: D. Dead. For your sake I am glad I was not there, so that you may blank. But let us go to him. John 11 verse 15. A. No. B. See. C. Believe. D. Rejoice. Answer: C. Believe. Blank, who was called the twin, said to his fellow disciples, "Let us also go, that we may die with him." John 11 verse 16. A. Thomas. B. Philip. C. Peter. D. Andrew. Answer: A. Thomas. When Jesus arrived, he found that Lazarus had already been in the tomb blank days. John 11 verse 17. A. 4. B. 3. C. 7. D. 2. Answer: A. 4. Now Bethany was near Jerusalem, some blank miles away. John 11 verse 18. A. 10. B. 2. C. 12. D. 5. Answer: B. 2. When blank heard that Jesus was coming, she went and met him, while Mary stayed at home. John 11 verse 20. A. Elizabeth. B. Lydia. C. Martha. D. Mary. Answer: C. Martha. Martha said to Jesus, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have blank." John 11 verse 21. A. Died. B. Left. C. Perished. D. Suffered. Answer: A. Died. Jesus said to her, "Your brother will blank again." John 11 verse 23. A. Rise. B. Live. C. Return. D. Wake. Answer: A. Rise. Jesus said to her, "I am the blank and the life." John 11 verse 25. A. Light. B. Way. C. Truth. D. Resurrection. Answer: D. Resurrection. Everyone who lives and believes in me will never, blank. Do you believe this? John 11 verse 26. A. Thirst. B. Die. C. Fall. D. Suffer. Answer. B. Die. She said to him, Yes, Lord, I believe that you are the, blank, the Son of God. John 11 verse 27. A. Savior. B. King. C. Messiah. D. Prophet. Answer. C. Messiah. When she had said this, she went back and called her sister Mary, and told her, blank, the teacher is here and is calling for you. John 11 verse 28. A. Quietly. B. Secretly. C. Loudly. D. Privately. Answer. D. Privately. When Mary came where Jesus was and saw him, she, blank, at his feet. John 11 verse 32. A. Stood. B. Cried. C. Knelt. D. Sat. Answer. C. Knelt. When Jesus saw her weeping, he was greatly, blank, in spirit and deeply moved. John 11 verse 33. A. Saddened. B. Angered. C. Disturbed. D. Troubled. Answer. C. Disturbed. Jesus began to, blank. John 11 verse 35. A. Weep. B. Pray. C. Groan. D. Sigh. Answer. A. Weep. But some of them said, Could not he who opened the eyes of the, blank, man have kept this man from dying? John 11 verse 37. A. Deaf. B. Blind. C. Lame. D. Poor. Answer. B. Blind. Then Jesus, again greatly disturbed, came to the tomb. It was a, blank, and a stone was lying against it. John 11 verse 38. A. Chamber. B. Trench. C. Cave. D. A hill. Answer. C. Cave. Jesus said, Take away the, blank. John 11 verse 39. A. Cloth. B. Stone. C. Seal. D. Wall. Answer. B. Stone. Martha said to him, Lord, already there is a, blank, because he has been dead 4 days. John 11 verse 39. A. Silence. B. Sorrow. C. Stench. D. Darkness. Answer. C. Stench. Jesus said to her, Did I not tell you that if you, blank, you would see the glory of God? John 11 verse 40. A. Prayed. B. Follow. C. Listen. D. Believed. Answer. D. Believed. When he had said this, he cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, blank. John 11 verse 43. A. Wake up. B. Arise. C. Come out. D. Step forth. Answer. C. Come out. Jesus said to them, blank, him, and let him go. John 11 verse 44. A. Free. B. Wash. C. Bless. D. Unbind. Answer, D. Unbind. But one of them, blank, who was high priest that year, said to them, You know nothing at all. John 11 verse 49. A. Caiaphas. B. Herod. C. Pilate. D. Annas. Answer, A. Caiaphas. You do not understand that it is better for you to have one man die for the people than to have the whole, blank, destroyed. John 11 verse 50. A. Nation. B. City. C. World. D. Temple. Answer, A. Nation. Jesus therefore no longer walked about openly among the Jews but went from there to a town called, blank, John 11 verse 54. A. Nazareth. B. Emmaus. C. Jericho. D. Ephraim. Answer, D. Ephraim. Now the blank of the Jews was near, and many went up from the country to Jerusalem, to purify themselves. John 11 verse 55. A. Pentecost. B. Dedication. C. Sabbath. D. Passover. Answer, D. Passover. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and share this with your friends and relatives. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this.